had been keeping that thing in my mind for so many years. And when I was like, you don't even appreciate somebody. It's one of doing everything. You cannot even say thank you.
No, do African parents have a thing with saying sorry?
They do. It's not as if they don't want to show that love per se, but to them, survival comes first. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of your Safe Space Show. My name is Jay of Lagos, as we all know, and I have here with me
Omolola. So if you joined us last week, we talked about unspoken wounds. But today, we're going into something even more trickier, love. Or should we call it obligation disguised as love?
I mean, from where? From the African parents, have you?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So before we go too deep, let's have our icebreaker.
Okay, I love that part.
Okay, so finish the sentence. My parents always said...
my dad always say money doesn't grow on trees.
Exactly.
I mean, when you ask them for something, they're like, do you think I'm plucking that money from the tree? Or sometimes they come like, maybe I'm crying because I like to cry a lot if I've not eaten. And they're like, you better stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
Exactly.
And I'm like, give me something to cry about, give me food. All right, so, I mean, every one of us has kind of experienced that thing once in a while in our childhood.
Parents, yeah.
You get so. Let me ask you,
Okay.
You knew your parents loved you when?
They saved the biggest portion of meat for me. Or after going for a party that they did not take me to, they'll keep small rice for me. Jollof rice, actually.
And they say, Yakuli, I'm
Exactly.
You know, that keeping biggest meat, I've experienced it before. Mom would just call me, you know, my mommy calls me a different name. When she says Ola, I'm like, Ola? I mean, you never called me Ola. I said, Ola. I'm like, is that kitchen? Ola.
There's something happening. There's something.
I mean, so I feel like growing up in Africa with African parents, it feels more of sacrifice than showing the love, than telling you how much they loved you. And they didn't know that being a child, we also need to be told, do you understand? Be reminded that I love you, you're doing well, I'm proud of you. And all of those things.
Like we deserve accolades for some things that we do. It's not just about...
Do you know that I've actually had a fight with my mom before and I told her that you don't tell me thank you.
Wow.
Like for real.
The audacity. You were able to tell her.
No, I had been keeping that thing in my mind for so many years. And one day I was like, you don't even appreciate somebody. It's one of doing everything. You cannot even say thank you. I know that African parents don't like audacities.
Yeah.
When you confront them, they would hold up, like they will not shout or they will not do anything. For my parents anyway, when you finally get that courage to face them, they won't say anything. They would allow you. After that, the day they will open that conversation, you will blame yourself.
That's just one thing about
you will blame yourself. That day, after that, she now told me, later you saying that I don't tell you thank you. Is it my thank you that will make you do better? I'm like,
but at least say it.
She gets. I mean, you know, I'm like, why can't you just appreciate me? Let me feel that, yes, you are proud of what I'm doing. You told me to do something, I did it on time, and you are still not saying thank you. I
don't even know. Do African parents have a thing with saying sorry?
They do. My mommy does. They do. They never will tell you sorry. I am sorry.
Do you know, like, probably they misplaced something and they felt like you are the one that usually play with that thing. And after finding it, instead of apologizing that, oh, I'm sorry, I mistakenly put it somewhere that I didn't remember.
Where do you want to say that I'm sorry?
You just say, you will know, you will know, you will mamu, you will... all of those
it was
things,
you that Azal now. This thing, you already accused me. I did not say anything. Now you found it. Tell me sorry.
Exactly.
Or maybe they said something and then they realized that, oh, what they said was bad. Instead of them tell you, I'm sorry for the last time. They now start doing shotijang. What do you want to eat?
Like a kind of care will come at that moment.
Do you know the one that shocks me most? When they tell your staff to come and check if you've probably eaten before you slept. Check her if she tucked that bed in very well. I'm like, why are they checking on me?
Why can't you just come to me and say, oh, my daughter, I'm sorry for this, or my son, I'm sorry for that.
I mean, African parents, you guys need to level up. Level up. You know, all those things, they are cake already. They are in the olden days. we're in a new century and all those things. It doesn't work.
Yeah, learn new ways of relating with your children or of showing love to your children.
And sometimes I feel like it's not as if they don't want to show that love per se, but to them, survival comes first. They see affection as luxury, and that's why most of the time we see those affection things from parent to child in movies. Maybe all these rich kids or all of those things. For we average Africans, it is like, I'm looking for money, I should not start looking after you again. You are old enough to look after yourself. But excuse me, you need to ask me, how was school today? How are you? Are you doing well? Did anybody beat you? Did you have a fight? All of those things, they matter.
Yeah, and even, you know, checking through your day, asking you how has been your day, and, you know, what did you do today, and giving you accolade for those things that you did right, well. And even encouraging you for those ones that you did not do right.
Do you understand?
So, you know.
But for them, they feel like, well, I've sent you clinical to school.
Now,
and when you come back, you'll be fine.
Having said a lot of things that our parents got wrong, so I think we should start talking about those things that our parents need to do differently this time. For instance, complimenting your child. You know, when you say you're beautiful, you're handsome, you know, when the child goes to school or goes out of your custody, they won't feel special. When strangers tell them, oh, you look good, I love your shirt, they won't feel special. They will just say thank you, and they won't, exactly, because they are used to it. So do you really think it's necessary for parents to apologize? Like, let's be real this time.
Necessary, yes, because I feel like when they need to apologize, they should apologize, because it helps that child become a better person. When that child is not used to apology, they won't be able to give the apologies. So you grow up and you feel like you don't owe anybody any apology. You do something ill and you're like, so deal with it. Do you get? But when they are used to listening to sorries or, oh, my bad, it was me, and all of those things, when they also make faults, they tend to correct and then apologize to people
easily.
And that is why in these days we see many people or relationships falling apart, because they can't say a simple apology, a simple I'm sorry. Some partners can't say it to each other. They feel like, why should I be sorry? I'm the husband here, and all of those things.
And that will end up affecting the relationship.
But to me, I just feel like you were not raised properly, because if you were, you would know that apology matters. I mean, I'm human. So I feel like if you were properly raised, you would not say sorry, thank you, and all of the, what do we call them? Magic words.
Yes, and also, you know, even if they are older than the person that they have issue with, they will not think that, agbalongba, because I've been brought up that as the eldest, I have to write the younger one, or I don't have to say sorry. So they'll be able to handle the situation better. So regardless of if they are older than the person they fault or not, they'll be able to, you know, apologize.
Do you know what you just said? That agbalongba reminded me of me and my brother, He was always feeling like whatever he does is elder and all of those things. But while me, I was in the position of having younger sisters, I don't make them feel like that. I give them this space of, we are the same.
Exactly.
So when something is wrong, we are both in it together. I don't push it down to them to take the blame or to own up to it or tell them, she is it that caused the one to we'll be there together for each other. And let me bust your brain. Now my brother has changed.
Nice.
Like for real. If there's anything, it feels like, okay, how do we come to find a solution to this thing? It no longer feels like, deal with it. You people should go and sort it out. That was his own perspective before. So I feel like growing up or training your kids, it matters a lot. And for people who are just coming into parenthood, because our parents have done theirs and we cannot change it. But for us and people who are coming into parenthood, if you jam this video, just know that this particular thing is speaking into you to train your child well. Because if you think that you are doing, okay, do you know that sometimes they are not doing it to us, they are doing it to other people around us that we're seeing,
and that will affect us as well, and affect the way we think.
So if you think you are pampering your child, you are training them well, but you are not training the people around you well, you are still making a big mistake. Because it all matters to them in that background eventually. Don't make your child go out there and they'll be telling them that I think you need a therapist.
That's very
because
bad.
You cannot say sorry. You cannot take people's excuses. You cannot do this and all of those things. I mean, a lot of things to say, a lot of things to talk about, but we just hope that these little things resonate well with you.
And you make corrections on the needed areas. So here is a takeaway.
Yeah.
Love doesn't have to hurt to prove loyalty. It can just be simple from a pure heart, and you just have to be, pure to prove that you truly love.
Do you understand? It's not, you don't need to overdo, you don't need to outdo yourself.
Yes.
That's the word. You don't need to outdo yourself to prove to somebody that you love them. Just a simple gestures, a simple text, a simple show of affection would signal to them that, oh, this person cares about me. And to you, on the other hand, you don't expect somebody to show you the whole world.
Exactly.
To prove that they love you. Because your parents does all of that to show you that they love you. I mean, that person should also do the same. Do you get? So let's learn to unlearn all of those things, and then we learn these new things.
And so with that, we'll be able to appreciate any little form of love that someone shows to us.
Yes.
So
appreciate love.
let's leave you with this affirmation together.
Yes. I deserve love that feels light, not heavy. So I deserve love that feels light, not heavy. I don't need to outdo myself for somebody, and I don't need to earn somebody's love by doing a lot for them. My little thing, and if you love me like that, Shikena, come and put me. Let's marry.
I think I need to say that to myself again. I deserve love that feels light, not heavy.
All right.
So
guys,
if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to share, like, and comment, and also share with your friends that might not know about our channel.
Yes, so, and if you find anything reasonable or something that resonates well with you, drop it in the comment section. We'll be sure to engage with you. Till next week. Bye.
And before the action,